Now, you already know that advertising on social media can potentially grow your business, but you don't know how much to spend for Facebook ads, TikTok ads, or in any social media advertising platform. In this video, we're going to talk about that. And the first thing that you need to determine is your target. What is the target number of customers? What is the target number of clients? What's your goal with advertising? And mostly, what we're going to talk about here is this is for the businesses who want or have an objective to increase sales for their business. Okay? Now, after you determine what's the number of customers or clients that you are targeting for a certain period of time, you need to think about how much you can invest, how much you can lose, because this could be a great investment. This could actually be a loss for your business. Take note of that because this is advertising. You are paying for eyes. You are paying for people to view your ad. But that is not a guarantee that you will immediately blow up your sales just by running a campaign, a very basic campaign, or maybe by just clicking that boost or promote button on the platform. You need to have a budget. Now, I know it's very difficult for some who are like maybe first timers with advertising or maybe first timers with spending money on social media to have more reach. It's very difficult for some, but I know you have this idea already in your mind, or I know you already know that how much the maximum amount of money that you are willing to spend for ads. Now, consider that as your budget. Okay? This could be 50% of whatever you have invested first for that business, or maybe 20% of what you have right now on your wallet. After you determine your budget, you need to determine the cost to acquire. There are a lot of different terms for this number or for this analytics. It could be cost per acquisition, it could be cost to acquire, it could be cost per customer, it could be cost to acquire client. There can be a lot of different terms connected to this, but the main purpose of this analytic is for you to determine how much are you spending to get one customer or one client. And when I say one customer or one client, that's basically means one person that will get your product or your service in exchange for money, for a revenue for your business. Now, this could vary from one business to another because it could be that you have run ads in the past already and you have a historical data to get this number, or this is your first time running ads. So for those who have run ads before, it's essential for you to go to your history and get all of these numbers. Number one, how much have you spent for advertising before? Okay? And how many customers have you got, or how many clients, how many conversions have you got before? So get those total ad spend, advertising spend before, and then divide it with the number of conversions or clients or customers that you've got. Then the amount or the quotient, the result of that division should be the cost to acquire or the cost per customer or client, whatever that is. Okay? Now, for those who haven't run ads before, estimation is very, very important for you. You need to know what is your estimate. Okay? So what's this estimation? Well, you need to be assuming some numbers. You need to build hypothesis. Okay? So how to do this? Well, for example, you are selling a product that's worth $100. How much of that $100 is your profit? Now that is not assumption. This needs to be a fact. How much of that is your profit? It could be a gross profit. It could be clean profit. Just profit. Okay. For example, the cost to produce one product for that $100 price is $20. So meaning you have $80 in gross profit. Okay? Now, from that $80 in gross profit, how much are you willing to spend to get one customer who will purchase that product that's worth $100? that number could actually differ also, because that $100, we're assuming that one person will just buy one product, right? Or one piece of your product. But then if you have a business that occasionally, like people will usually buy a lot of things, okay, a lot of times from your business, you could get the average order value, or the AOV. Let's say one person, maybe you have several products that are offering, and then you're selling it for, let's say, $5 or $20. What you can do is you can get the average order value, meaning the average amount of money that people are spending whenever they buy it from you. Okay, so how you can compute this is basically you can just get all the number of customers that you've got in the past, maybe, and what you can do is you can get the all revenue that you've got in the past, and then all revenue divided by the number of customers that you've got in the past, then that will be your average order value. Now, let's consider that you don't have a customer yet. You are just trying to start a business. Estimation will really, really help you. How to do that? Coming from your profit, now you need to think about how much are you willing to invest, or are you willing to spend to get one customer. Let's say from our example earlier, from a $100 worth of product, $20 is your cost to produce. Now you still have $80 for your profit. If you're lucky, you're gonna have all of that, unless you have other costs. Now from that $80, you need to determine how much are you willing to spend to get one customer. Let's say if you're willing to invest $50 from that, or maybe 50% of that, or to the maximum, you can actually spend anything lesser than $80, because anything lesser would mean you getting at least something, right? A profit from that. Even if it's just a profit of $1, it's already okay, technically. Now, this really depends on what are your preferences. Now, after knowing the cost to acquire, we need to go back to the first number that you have identified, which is your target. Now, let's say your cost to acquire is $30. Cost to acquire one customer is $30. Now, your target is, I want to have 100 customers in the next 90 days or 3 months. Okay? What you can do is you need to multiply the $30 by, actually gonna get a calculator here. Okay, $30 times 100, which is your target or goal for the next 90 days. And you are going to spend $3,000 for you to get that number of customers. Now, take note that this is not going to be a guarantee. I mean, that's not going to guarantee anything, because this is still a test. This is still a hypothesis, and you need to test this. Okay, this is still an assumption, and you need to test this by actually running the ads and seeing if that is really your ideal cost to acquire. Now, your cost to acquire could have an ideal stage, and you can also set a minimum or a maximum stage. Like, ideally for me, I set a target cost to acquire, and then I also set a maximum cost to acquire. So the maximum cost to acquire is wherein I only have a break even. A break even is zero profit, zero loss. Okay, so let's say if I'm selling $100 product and then the cost to produce is $20. If I'm going to spend $80 for advertising, and considering other costs also, and I don't have any profit or I don't have any loss, that's going to be my maximum cost to acquire. Meaning that is going to set everything at break even. Okay? Break even, no loss, no profit, right? So it's very important for you to know the target and the cost to acquire, and then see if you are already capable of running Facebook ads or any ads in a certain platform. I don't want you to be wasting money. So if you don't have enough money, just go with organic marketing first, content marketing, build your personal brand, maybe try to grow that business in the future. Again, this is a case-to-case basis, okay? Now, if you want us to talk about how much is the ideal budget for your business. And let's compute this all together, one-on-one in a meeting. You can send me an email through hi@johncornell.com. I'll be putting that email also here in the description. And then let's talk about it. Okay, you can book a consult call through emailing me, and see if whatever schedule that both of our calendar fits. Okay, so thank you so much for your time in listening to me. Now, you can watch this next video, which is I am teaching you how to run ads, how to set up ads. This is not that much outdated. I mean, the platform usually updates from time to time, but you still will get a lot of learning from this video. So keep watching this video for you to learn more how to set up the ads. So even if you don't have enough budget, you will still know how to set up the ads in advance, right? So in the future, you will still gonna use this for maybe for your clients or for your business. So see you there.